Hi guys, welcome once again to another session with me. My name is Valerie Makanwaji and I'm known as Coach Valerie. So today I'll be sharing with us how to make a guy love us, or how to make a guy stay committed to us as a lady. So this video is basically for every ladies out there, how to make a guy love you, how to make a guy stay committed to you. Over the time, I've heard or I've seen people ask me, Coach, how can I make this person love me? How can I make this person stay committed to me? How can I make this person be with me? I've been doing everything possible. I've been correcting this person. I've been doing all of this, but he's still not showing all of this. I still don't know if this person loves me genuinely or not. Over the time, I've seen ladies praying for a magic to happen, okay, I just want this to happen right now, this should be like this right now. But there are simple facts that has actually worked over time due to my experience, what I've known, research and all. There are simple facts that work, but no magic ever happens overnight. But when you follow these simple steps, you realize that this person begins to show you who they truly are, and they begin to love you genuinely. So it's always very easy for you to pick, or for you to see if this person loves you genuinely, if you've actually worked on all of these steps. So I'm very sure you want to know all the steps that you need to do, or all the guidelines you need to follow for you to keep that man, or for you to know how to make that man truly and sincerely love you. Now, number one is do not put pressure on him. A whole lot of us, female out there, we are so used to putting pressure on guys. Okay, this I want us to do things. We need to do this. Won't you take me to the beach? Won't you take me to Eatery? Kemi's boyfriend did this for her last year. This one happened last year. Oh, I want you to do this for me. I want you to do. Don't put pressure on him. The moment you don't put pressure on him, you realize that he begins to show his true nature to you naturally. He begins to give you himself naturally. But when he sees you as somebody that is very needy, when he sees you as somebody that is very desperate to be with him, you start giving him a sign from there. But when you do not put pressure on him and you're taking it one step at a time, now, this will lead me to my second point, but when you do not put pressure on him and you're taking it one step at a time, you realize that he's actually giving out his best to you and he's not faking a whole lot of things. So with this, you would know if he truly loves you or he does not love you. Then with this guidelines I'm actually listing to you now, you make him want to stay committed to you the more. So do not put pressure on him. And now that leads me to my second point, which is make him think the relationship is his idea. See, men loves to chase, men loves to hunt, men loves to go after things, they love to pursue. Whatever comes to their hand is very easy. They don't value, they don't take it on high esteem. That is one thing I have come to realize about guys over the time, and experience wise, guy loves to pursue. They are hunters, they are natural hunters, so they love to feel like, okay, this thing is their idea, this thing is this. And I learned this from a friend of mine. Whenever we're talking, I will have brought up a particular idea, but whenever he brings it, like, okay, he acts like he doesn't listen to me at that time, but at his own pace, he will now come, Valerie, don't you think we should do this, what do you feel? I'll be like, yeah, that's a very perfect idea. And he'll be like, oh, yeah. Then at the end of the day, when we want to talk, you say, it's his idea. If he did not help me out with that, will I be able to do it? And I kept laughing in my head that this thing, I suggested this thing from the beginning. But then it made me realize that I need to keep putting the idea in his head for him to feel, for him to feel like it was his idea initially. So the moment you make a man think that, okay, this relationship is your idea, you begin to see him give you his best. You begin to see him being vulnerable to you. You begin to see him give you everything, open up to you gradually. Now remember, Rome was not built in a day. So all of these things come up gradually. You don't just expect magic to happen overnight. But first, the second point I said, is make him think the relationship is his idea. Stop putting ideas in his head all the time. You suggest things to him. Like my spiritual father would say, Valerie, I know that you're a choleric, but don't you think you should suggest a situation to somebody so the person will feel it is their idea? Do you understand? So I learned all of these things. So I'm sharing with you life experience. Do you understand? And something that has worked for me over time has worked for some young ladies that I've spoken to over time, and I've gotten positive feedback from them. So I believe this will also work out for so many ladies out there. If you truly want the guy to stay committed to you, if you don't know what to do to make that person love you, these are all the guidelines you should follow, and you will see them loving you automatically. So the first one I said, don't put pressure on him, and the second one is make him think the relationship is his idea. Now the third one is let him invest his time and energy in you. Let him invest his time and energy in you. Like I said, the second point, I said men are natural hunters. Men love to pursue. You know, men love to feel like, okay, they worked for this thing, you know. So you need to make him invest his time and energy into that relationship. I understand that as women, as ladies, you want to spend time with that guy. You want to be clingy. You want to be around him all the time. You can't have enough of him. The butterflies in your tummy wants you to just, you know, spare as much time as possible for him, you know. But you need to take it easy. If you want him to give you his best, you need to take it easy. So make him invest his time into that relationship. And how can you achieve this? You can achieve this by asking him to fix things for you. Men loves to fix. Men loves to fix. They want to feel valued, you know, they want to feel useful. They want to be there. Now let me give you a life scenario. There was a time I was trying to fix my cylinder at home way back, and there was a guy standing next to me. So because I didn't ask for his help, he didn't offer to help me. After I was struggled. And the next thing I just said is, why can't you help me? Why are you not doing this? He said, you didn't ask for my help. So I thought you got the solution. You know? And I said, please, can you help me do this? So the moment I actually gave in, like he saw that I needed his help, he was willing to fix as many things as possible for me in the house that day. And I was shocked. Like, really? See me trying to be useful, like, oh, he has been working since, he has been doing these things. So I didn't want to bother him, not knowing that he was patiently waiting for me to ask. You know, so you let him fix things for you. Ask for his advice on certain things. You actually know certain things. You know the answers to whatever you want to do. But make him feel needed. You know, make that man feel needed. So you ask for his advice. These ways you make him invest his time and his energy into the relationship. Do you understand? Or into you. So by the time you keep asking for his advice, he sees that, oh, this person, she always comes to me for advice. She always comes to me for certain things. He begins to feel loved. He begins to feel needed in that relationship. He begins to feel like a man in that relationship. He begins to feel like, yes, he's also useful in that relationship. So all of these things can actually make you allow him invest into that relationship. So rather than you acting all needy, all clingy, and all available at all time, you can actually do these 2 steps that are going to make him himself also available to you. So with this, you will definitely know if he is willing to be committed to you, if he is going to love you or not. Remember, men are natural hunters. Men love to pursue things. They love to get things, you know. They don't want those things to be handed over to them. That's the way they've been trained while growing up. So they want to pursue. They want to work for that thing, you know. So you make them do it, but don't show it to them like you're making them do this thing. Let it come in a place of, oh, it's their idea that they really do want to be here, or they really want to do this thing. I hope you're getting what I'm saying. So another point I'm going to share with us is work on your appearance. A whole lot of ladies, we just want to come out. If he loves me, he's going to take me for who I am. If he loves me, he's going to, come on. Men love what they see. They are attracted to what they see. Why female, as it has been said, are attracted to what they hear. That is why a lot of ladies will still stay, even in toxic relationship, after the guy manipulatively comes back and begs you, manipulatively buys things for you and cajoles you back into his arms. That is why a lot of ladies still stays in toxic relationship, because majority, or should I say all of us, are actually drawn or attracted to what we hear. Why men are attracted to what they see. So you need to do what? Work on your appearance. Carry yourself with class. You know, a lot of ladies do not know how to do this. They feel like exposing their body, doing all sort of things will make them classy. No. Whenever you want to open your body, it should be for you, but it should not be because you're trying to impress a man. So you should know the kind of man that you're with. So it's now that will determine how you should actually work on your appearance. But you coming out shabbily will not help you make that man stay with you or love you for who you are. You understand? So you need to do what? Work on your appearance. Now, the 5th point is genuinely take interest in him. Genuinely take interest in him. A lot of ladies out there feels they are the only one that have issues. You know, we feel like we're the only person that needs to be heard. Yeah, we feel like we're the only one that needs to be heard. That a guy does not have issues, he's fine on his own space. You know, he has been trained to work on things. Like a Yoruba adage says, like, so it is in the hard place and tough situations that we actually know real men, you know. So because of the simple adage or simple facts, so many ladies do not take interest in their man. So many ladies do not take interest in their man. So you need to genuinely take interest in him. As Romans 12:9 actually says, love should be shown without pretending. Hate evil and hold on to what is good. You know, when you do not pretend, when you're showing love without pretending, and you're taking interest in what he loves doing, in whatever interests him, naturally you see that guy opening up to you that, oh, a lady that can do this, a lady that can also give me an idea, a lady that is willing to hear or know how my day went. Simple, how was your day? Gist me about it. I want to hear about it. Now, no, it's not so. Majority of men, some people love stalking, yes, but majority of men would never open up how their day went. Like, okay, I was passing, cockroach slapped me, like what women would do. While I was going, somebody slapped me and I bent down, the Danfo driver did this and the Uber man did this, you know. They might not be as detailed as that, but when you keep staying there and asking more questions. Okay, so how did this go? So after you finish speaking to the investors, how did it now go? What was your response? How did you go about this? So what is your idea? How do you think we should do this? How do you plan on doing this again? Should I help you with this? I would love to help you with this. You know, genuinely taking interest in him, in everything he does. In everything about him, his life, personal life, to his work life, you know, to his relationship life, to everything around him, you know, he's going to do what? You will see that automatically this person begins to stay committed to you. So another point is, don't try to change him. Don't try to change him. There was one video I saw from Pastor Mildred Okonkwo. She said that majority of women out there train their husband while they love their children. So sometimes, or should I say majority of the time, we are always trying to change the man that we are supposed to be submitting to. We're supposed to love genuinely. We're supposed to be open to. We're supposed to take interest in. We're supposed to be not putting pressure on him. We're supposed to make him feel like he's the one. So many things are his ideas. You know, we're trying to change him from, oh, this is what you're doing. You're not supposed to be doing this. So, you know, I don't like the way you're doing. Look at the way this person is putting on suit. You're supposed to be putting on suit. You're not supposed to be putting on round neck. You're not supposed to be putting on polo. You're not supposed to be, you know. So you're always trying to change him. You're not taking it a step at a time. So with that, the guy begins to feel choked. So if you want a man to genuinely love you, don't try to change him. Always, don't try it. It's step by step. If you want something to change about a man, you make him think that that thing is his idea. Like I said earlier, that my spiritual father said, Valerie, learn to suggest. Don't let your choleric side always come up whenever you're speaking. You know, so I had to learn this also in a very hard way. Because I'll be like, can't this person see that what he's doing is wrong? Can't you see where what he's actually saying or how he's saying it is very wrong? You know, so don't try to change him. 1 Corinthians 16:14 says, everything should be done in love. So if everything needs to be done in love, it simply means that you need to love him whenever you're even correcting him. So you correct this person in love. Okay, it can only get better. Tomorrow, yes, it will get better. Yes, next tomorrow it will get better. Now, I also use Pastor Mildred Okonkwo because I love her so much. She's a role model to me, so I love her so much. I also use her as an example again. Remember the day she was preaching and she said that when she met her husband, that he used to be very rough with things. He puts things there, he puts it, and she's somebody, she's a neat freak, you know. And wherever, when something is moved, she knows. But she's delighted to inform everybody that after so many years of marriage, her husband has changed her. So if she had actually sat down, she's like, no, Pastor Casey, this is how it should be. Pastor Casey, this is how it should be. That man will be frustrated soon. He will have been frustrated for a very long time. But what did she do? She started doing everything in love. She started doing what? Correcting him in love, showing him how to do things, rather than trying to change his whole personality. So that is another thing we need to stop doing if we want that man to be committed to you, if you want that man to love you genuinely. Don't try to change him. Another point is show him that you respect and admire him. Show him that you respect and admire him. Proverbs 8:17 says, I love those who love me. Those who seek me will find me. I love those who love me, and those who seek me will find me. That is Jesus talking to us there. So if you actually love this person, show that person you actually respect and admire that person. Everything about him. Oh, I admire this about you. I admire that you can teach. I admire that you can do this. Even when that person is struggling in that area and you see potential in that person, let that person know that you genuinely love him. And in return, he is going to reciprocate that love. He is not stupid, except he doesn't want you in his life. So all this point that I have listed to you now, if you're doing it gradually, you get that man to stay committed to you. You will get that man to love you. Now, this is it. If you see a man that is not reciprocating back after you're doing this, or you've been doing this, or you start doing this, just know that there is something wrong somewhere. Either you're not in the right relationship, or that man is never meant for you, or he doesn't want that relationship with you. There is no right man or no real man in his right mind that you do a whole lot of this stuff to, that would not want to stay committed to you, that would not want to reciprocate that love to you, that would not want to sit down and love you back, you know, just like a little puppy that you want to kiss all over his face or her face. There is no man that would not want to do that to you. So I will run through the old points I've listed earlier. I said don't put pressure on him. Don't make him think that the relationship is his idea. Let him invest his time and energy in you. Work on your appearance. Genuinely take interest in him. Don't try to change him. Show him that you respect and admire him. You know, something that you respect and admire. I'm very sure you know how you're going to treat such things. So show it to him. Don't just say it with words of mouth. Don't just say it. Let your actions speak for you. Show it to him that you respect him. You respect his ideas. You respect whatever he does, you know. As him as a whole, a person, you respect him and you admire him. And when you do all of this, it has worked for me. It has worked for a whole lot of ladies I have mentored, I have spoken to, I have counseled over the time. It has worked for them, and I'm very sure it is going to work for you. So please let me hear your opinion in the comment section. I remain Valerie Amakawonji, and I'm known, fondly called Coach Valerie, and I remain a relationship expert and a self-discovery coach. If you want to actually build yourself, invest in yourself, know more about yourself, what takes you, what drives you, your purpose in life, how you can position yourself rightly for the perfect man to come your way, how you can actually come out of a toxic relationship, how you can do a whole lot of things, please send in a DM to me, or let me know if you got value in the comment section. And don't forget to follow me on all of my social media handle. Hit the subscribe button and also press the post notification bell to get more notified when I post more videos. So have a wonderful day, guys, until I come your way next time. Bye bye.